Today we're doing two NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Friday, April 11th. This is last Friday, I believe, before the NBA season ends. Obviously, the playoffs start. The play-in tournament starts next week. Again, please drop a like on this video, guys, and hit that subscribe button. I do drop content like this all the time, and as we do head into the NBA playoffs, I'm going to be dropping daily two-play NBA player prop videos here on this channel. Again, before I get started as well, take a look in the description below. Hop into the Discord, $9.30 per month, 31 cents per day. That's where I post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks. We have other captures in there as well. Super positive community overall. Everyone in there just trying to help each other cash. Again, currently doing a promo right now for first-time members. 20% off your first month comes out to like $6-7 for the first 30 days in the Discord. It's normally $9.30, so it's not that much of a difference, but still discount. Link in the description, promo code TUFF to join the Discord at that discounted rate if you are a first-time member. Also, quick housekeeping, follow me on Twitter at ToughPigs. Been posting daily plays of the day on Twitter. I've actually posted 7 straight plays of the day for MLB that have all cashed with full write-ups. So again, follow me on Twitter, link in the description below as well, but at ToughPigs, verified Twitter account right here. But let's get into it. 2 player props that I do like for this massive NBA Friday slate. I think almost every team is playing tonight, like literally almost every team. And I think we get some games tomorrow, or actually no game Saturday. Wow, no game Saturday. So every NBA team playing tonight. So again, teams that need to win will have no problem playing players full throttle. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. First play is going to be a PRA line, and I'm looking at. I'll just search his name. It's going to be Giannis. Giannis over 46.5 PRA. If you look at the standings, I can see standings here. Let's see NBA standings. I don't know where I can see standings on here. Anyways, if you look at the standings, the Pistons and the Bucks play each other head to head Friday and Sunday, and if Pistons win both, they get the 5th seed, and Milwaukee gets the 6th seed. I'm not really sure if Milwaukee wants the 5th seed or 6th seed, but again, this is the first game of the slate, so I'm expecting Giannis to just play, and the Bucks obviously try to win. Like, they don't want to just take 2 L's to the Pistons heading into the playoffs. But it's just an elite matchup, and Giannis loves to play the Pistons for some reason. It's on the road, which again tells me this game is going to remain competitive. Both these teams played yesterday as well, but 231.5 game total. We look at Giannis over on Outlier. Again, there's a link in the description below. You can get a 7-day free trial. Head-to-head versus the Pistons this season. He's only faced them twice. 80 PRA. Just take that in. 80 PRA and 43 PRA. But at this 43 PRA game, he only played 27 minutes. And if we look at this season without Damian Lillard, which is the scenario here, he's over in 7 of 15, but that game against Detroit did come without Damian Lillard. So versus Detroit without Damian Lillard, 80 PRA. Pistons allowed the 5th most points per game to the power forward position, 12th most rebounds, 14th most assists. They get pretty dominated by power forwards for some reason. It's kind of been a system play that I've been targeting all year. You can essentially forwards like Julius Randle and Zion are 2 similar players. No one is Giannis, obviously, but 2 similar players to Giannis. They both put up 40 PRA. Again, there's not a player in the NBA that I think besides Jokic and Luka that has more PRA upside than Giannis, obviously. So at 46.5, if we go back to Outlier, we just look at his last 10 games, really. He's over in 4 of his last 10, but the floor for this line is super high, right? 39, 46, 46, 45, 46, 44, and then these 3 overs pretty easily. But just given the matchup, given the history of the matchup, given that there's no one on this Detroit team that can guard him, and given I do believe it's going to be a must-win for Milwaukee, I like Giannis over 46.5 PRA. Second one here is going to be a fantasy scoreline, and it's an interesting one. It's going to be Jalen Pickett for the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray is doubtful. I think he's not playing. Like, he's going to not play in this game. Yeah, see, he's down here, doubtful. And Jalen Pickett's kind of playing that Jamal Murray role in this offense, and ever since Mike Malone got fired, the one game that he did play since Mike Malone's been fired, he played 31 minutes, and kind of the whole narrative behind the firing was he's choosing to play Russell Westbrook over Jalen Pickett in closing games, and we see Jalen Pickett play 31 minutes in the first game with the new head coach. Takes 10 field goal attempts, 7 3-point attempts, knocks down 5 threes, played really well, 27.2 fantasy points, and I think this is an even better matchup than Sacramento. against against the Memphis Grizzlies. Obviously, this game has massive playoff implications. Both these teams are one game apart. Denver, obviously, if they win, I think pretty much solidifies staying out of the play-in. And Memphis obviously needs a win coming off a loss last night against the Timberwolves. They got mopped by the Timberwolves in the second half. But Jalen Pickett here, like I said, in games when he does play, 26 minutes this season, this is his hit rate. Now, obviously, this isn't like a great hit rate, 3 of 6, but 25.83 fantasy point average. He's got massive games, 27, 45, and 37. In those games when he plays 26 plus minutes per 36 this season with Jamal Murray off the floor, or like the last 30 days, 30-point fantasy score average per 36, 0.8 fantasy points per minute. But the hit rate, you look at the guards' fantasy score game log versus the Grizzlies. Guards just cook the Grizzlies. Look at this hit rate. Here's the fantasy score lines. This is really all just in the late month of March, early April. Just these type of hit rates these guards have had against the Grizzlies. Right, guards have just been cooking the Grizzlies. You can see this hit rate: Curry 92, and then so on and so forth all the way down. I mean, similar play would be like Davion Mitchell 33. Mike Conley just had 27.9 last night. Isaiah Collier 27.6. I just think if he plays 28 plus minutes, this is a nice floor for him, playing with Jokic, things like that. So 2 player props for this Friday, April 11th slate. Please drop a like, hit the subscribe button. As always, let's catch.